Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I wanted to share my birth story slash my pregnancy story because I don't know, I just want to. I really enjoyed being pregnant. I had a pretty good labor and delivery, and maybe this can help other moms that are just pregnant now or trying to get pregnant and maybe are a little bit nervous or anxious about having babies. So I became pregnant on September 1st, 2017. We had been kind of trying, like we weren't really seriously trying. We weren't like following my ovulation too closely. We weren't taking any preventative measures either. We were just deciding, you know, if we get pregnant, we get pregnant, and if we don't, we don't. So I got pregnant September 1st, 2017, and my first trimester I feel like was pretty standard among first trimesters. I had quite a bit of morning sickness. I had a lot of food aversions. I basically only ate carbs. I couldn't really eat anything or stomach anything too rich. I couldn't eat a whole lot of protein because it really upset my stomach. So I kind of just lived off of bread and rice, like plain white rice, and frozen fruit was how I got through my first trimester. Fast forward into my second trimester and my third trimester, everything went pretty swimmingly. It wasn't anything to report on. It was all pretty good. I just kind of breezed through the rest of my pregnancy. I didn't have any serious problems. I know that's not the case for everyone, so I am very, very thankful, and I feel really fortunate to have had pretty much zero complications. Fast forward again to May 6th. I started going to labor. I went into labor on May 6th at about 2 in the morning was when I was in labor to the point where I was waking up because I was feeling the contraction. The start of labor, you know, was a little bit scary just because it means you're gonna be pushing a baby out of you very soon. So it was a little scary. I got through it though. I was like taking hot showers and I was just kind of trying to walk around my house. I called my good friend who's had a couple of babies, and she was gonna come down and help me through labor and delivery. She came down, and between her and myself and my husband, we were tackling early labor. I labored at home until about 4 p.m. We went to the hospital. I did have a hospital birth, and I just continued laboring. My nurse did come at around 10 p.m., I'm gonna say, and she broke my waters because my waters had not broken yet, so it needed to be done, and that did speed up my labor a little bit. Although Charlie was sunny side up, which means normally when babies come out, their face needs to be facing the ground. And his body was the other way around, so his face was facing the ceiling, which isn't like incredibly dangerous, but it's not ideal because you're way more likely to tear. It's painful. So my labor had been progressing pretty slowly because my uterus was contracting, trying to just turn him. So I wasn't contracting to expand yet. So my labor was going a little slow. When she got there at 10 and broke my waters, I was at a 7. So if you keep in mind, I had been laboring since 2 in the morning and I was only at a 7. It was progressing very slowly, like I said, but we were getting through it. I had to do some contractions on a ball. I had to do some on the toilet. I had to use this weird peanut-shaped pillow, and they put it between my legs and kind of like rocked me back and forth during contractions to kind of try to turn Charlie around. I was at 8 centimeters, and that was still 2 whole centimeters before you're fully dilated. But I was really struggling to not push, which sounds weird unless you've had a baby. And you know that sometimes your body is just literally pushing for you. You're not even trying. So I was trying so hard not to push. So I did that for a little bit. I was using the gas and air, which is a nitrous oxide, just to kind of relax me. I did choose to have a natural birth. I didn't have an epidural. I just wanted to experience it naturally. I did really enjoy using the gas and air though, because like I said, it just was able to really relax me. So I was using that probably the last 2 hours of my labor. So I got through it and I was ready to start pushing at midnight. So pushing takes a while. If you're doing a natural birth, pushing ends up taking quite a while because you only push during contractions, where if you have an epidural, you don't feel your contractions, so you just kind of push. All right, we're gonna be continuing the rest of this video with this little boy. Hi. Anyways, the plus side of pushing with your contractions is more often than not, you do not tear very badly. Now, if you're wondering what I mean by tearing, and you're thinking, ooh, is that what I think it means? It is probably what you think it means. So I pushed for an hour and a half, and it actually was not terrible. I say that, it did hurt, but it almost hurt less than the contractions, because while you're just having contractions prior to pushing, you have nothing to do with all that pain. Where when you're pushing, all the pain is forced, like you're just pushing, you're bearing down. So it doesn't really feel super painful. And then an hour and a half into pushing, I pushed the rest of him out. And I will tell you, there is nothing in this world more magical and more euphoric and more profound than when they put your baby on your chest. It's just the best feeling in the world. You feel like a warrior, you feel so much love, and also you've released a lot of endorphins, so you feel pretty good too. And then I had this boy. That was my birth. I had Charlie at 1:29 in the morning on May 7th, 2018. I guess that's kind of it for the story portion. I just want to give like a few tips that I can offer. I mean, I've only had one baby, so I'm not a professional. My first is to have a birth plan and have it written out. If there are any specifics that you want, like for me specifically, I did not want to be offered an epidural, and so they didn't offer it to me. So put those types of things on your birth plan and give it to your midwife or your doctor, give it to the nurses, have copies made so that you can just have everybody in the know of what you want. I would also really recommend that for whoever is there during your birth, like if you want to have your mom there, your husband or partner there, I would really recommend telling them exactly what you want as well. You're gonna be in the moment and you're not gonna think, oh yeah, I really wanted to have the nitrous oxide or anything like that. Let the people that you're gonna have there know the things you want, because they can be advocates for you. Have a good support system, let them know what you want, let them know how they can help you, and be constantly telling them how they can help you, because they're there to help you. They want to help you. So if you need them to hold you up, if you need them to push on your hips or give counter pressure, then like have them do that and tell them that's what you want. Invest in a doula if you can afford it. Basically, a doula is just a birthing coach, a birthing partner, and she's just there to help you and advocate for you any way she can. She has experience. If you can't afford a doula, I personally could not afford a doula. I had a friend there to help me, my friend Rachel, who had a couple of natural births at this point, and who was calming and helpful, and she was able to like kind of keep me on track. If it's your first time and you want to have a natural birth, I can't recommend more that you watch some really good birthing videos online. You can find them, like if you type in birth vlog on YouTube, there are tons of birth videos online, and those are just really helpful to watch because they kind of just prepare you. They give you good tips. Yes, they just prepare you. They help you so much. So I would highly recommend doing that. And then the last thing is just remind yourself through every contraction that it's not gonna last forever. Your contractions are usually only 30 to 90 seconds. So they're not gonna last forever. And then remind yourself, you know, while you're pushing, in the scary moments, in moments that you feel like you can't do this, remind yourself that it's worth it because you get a baby in the end. You don't mind the pain, you don't remember the pain. Yeah. Anyways, that's gonna be it for my video, guys. I hope that this was helpful. Yeah. I hope that this was helpful for some of you. And yeah, good luck if you're pregnant and if you're gonna have a baby soon, good luck. I'm rooting for you. Remember, we are all warriors who bring babies into the world. So good on you. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Can you say bye-bye? Can you wave? Wave bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Can you wave bye-bye? Bye-bye. No? Okay. Bye.